I'm Bailey.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Brandon, and our project is on Zarxio. Zarxio was created by Sandoz Inc. in the United States. It's the first biosimilar drug approved by the FDA in March 2015. We will explore what biosimilar means in greater detail later in this PowerPoint. Zarxio is used to promote the growth of neutrophils, kinds of white blood cells, in chemotherapy patients, bone marrow transplant patients, and those with severe neutropenia.
Zarxio is an injection fluid that's composed mainly of filgrastim SNDZ, glutamic acid, polysorbate 80, sorbitol, sodium hydroxide, and water. These latter ingredients are mostly used for stabilization purposes. The main specialty chemical in Zarxio is filgrastim SNDZ, which is the active pharmaceutical ingredient. Filgrastim SNDZ is a large macromolecule of 18.8 kilodaltons. It's composed of 175 amino acids. Biologics are macromolecule drugs. In specific, Zarxio is modified form of the human granulocyte colony stimulating factor. The gene for human GCSF is transduced and then incorporated through the recombinant DNA technology into E. coli. Biosimilar drugs means that they must operate on the exact same mechanism and have similar safety, effectiveness, and dosage forms as the reference product. Zarxio's reference product is Neupogen, which is manufactured by Amgen. The two are not interchangeable in that a doctor cannot prescribe one and then have the patient receive the other, although they are similar in function.
Filgrastim SNDZ is chemically identical to the active ingredient in Neupogen, filgrastim. They both have the same primary and tertiary amino acid sequences, and they both differ from the human GCSF protein due to the addition of N-terminal methionine for expression in E. coli. In other words, Neupogen and Zarxio are identical. Zarxio's bioavailability is 60 to 70% as shown in animal testing. Its volume of distribution in blood is 150 milliliters per kilogram. Its half-life is 2.7 to 5.7 hours in a single dose, and 8.5 to 14 hours after 7 doses. This is very similar to Neupogen's properties.
GCSF is a growth factor promoting proliferation and the growth rate of neutrophils, which is a type of white blood cell. The active site is composed of these five different amino acid residues. They're all polar amino acids near the intersection of two alpha helices. GCSF binds to its GCSF receptor, which is present on hematopoietic stem cells in bone marrow. Hematopoietic stem cells are just the precursors for white blood cells and other immune cells. The key design property of Zarxio is that it contains fewer impurities than its reference product, Neupogen. Non-functional forms of GCSF and E. coli proteins are often present and dilute the purity of Neupogen, which can degrade its product safety. Sandoz achieved this through a better purification process. Neupogen is known to be highly immunogenic, and eliminating these impurities is key to product safety. Biosimilar products are generic versions of biologic drugs. They're identical in function, but they're much cheaper. This will drive down the price of biologic drugs, making them more accessible to everyone and resulting in massive healthcare savings. Zarxio is a milestone in healthcare and will pave the way for other biosimilar drugs.